Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so we are going to do some nails on my nails. This polish, I've used this once before. This is Essence Isn't She Minty? Yeah, I use this one on my swirls, but it's a super pretty color and I'm going to use it again. So and stamping plate we are going to use is Maniology M019, and I am going to use this image here. So we're going to do some reverse stamping. I want to color in the flowers. And I am using stamping polish. This is Delirium. I really like this one. It's a like purpley gray. So I like it when I'm using, when I don't want like dark black, you know, something stark. Okay. Oh, what am I spinning? I'm missing something. I'm missing my cotton claw. So be careful with the cotton. Don't shove it in the bottle. Okay. So let's get started. So polish on, hold the plate down, and then scrape slowly and evenly, and then roll up. So there you go. So that's number one. And then scrape and roll. And then clean off the plate. And scrape. It's gonna be quick. I'm doing them all the same. Doing 5. And roll. And I got one more. And there we go. Number 5. Clean off the plate. Okay. So now what I always do is I'll get a piece of tape. I get tape or lint roller, and then I will go around and get off whatever I don't want. The reason I do that is so I don't end up getting any not wanted images on my skin. And then that way it's less for me to clean up in case I do get it on my skin. So everything seemed to get picked up really well. So now let me just grab a color that we're going to use. Okay, one sec. Okay, so I am going to use the Sally Hansen Insta-Dri, and this is Peeps Pink. It is a super bright pink, and I wanted something happy. And it's been really nice weather here right now. So I've actually worn capri pants to work the last 2 days. Should be able to wear them all this week to work. And yeah, so I'm super excited. And I think we're going to have our first barbecue this weekend. We're going to have my husband's friend over. So, because we've been promising for a while. I mean, mind you, we just moved in. They were our first official guests too, to see our new place. So I'm just gonna do one with you, and then that way I don't bore you too much. It takes a little time to just going around the edges to make sure that it's covering. Now I always do the whole image. The reason why I do that is because sometimes like I'll turn the images around or adjust them a little bit. Then that way each nail doesn't have the exact same pattern. That's just my personal preference. I kind of like to switch up the images. I don't want them to all be identical on each nail. So that's why I do that. But you can do whatever you want. So that's why I do that. So then I have a good choice of what I want. So this one's kind of missing. Oops. So I think I went over the edge a little bit, but that's okay. That guy. Okay, and then between each one I will clean up my brush because you don't want it to get too gunky. So it's so I like to clean up the brush and get all the dried up polish off, and then I can go in and continue on. So I'm going to continue on and do these other 4, and then we will come back and put them on the nail or nails. Oh, I just realized I missed one. There we go. So there we go. And then make sure you don't touch your brush to like to the stamper. What I do is I'll move the polish. So I just lightly go over the top of it and then move the polish. If you touch the brush directly on the nail, you will have a tendency to pick up the image that's on the stamper, or it will smear it, and then especially when you got light colors like yellows are bad, you got to be super careful with those. So I guess I'm continuing this one, and then we'll come back and put them on. Okay, so one moment. Okay, so they're all done. And now what I'm going to do, oops, careful, don't wreck them. I'm going to put it on my sticky base coat. This is my Pro FX one. It's not available any longer, but I'm going to use it until it's gone. But Maniology has a smudge-free top coat. You can use Orly Bonder, and I think Yellow Stopper is supposed to help as well. So, and you don't want it dry, you just want it kind of tacky still, but not smushy wet. So anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Oops, I just dropped a bunch of it on my desk. Yeah, so depending on your humidity in your house or whether you got fans going or that kind of thing. Now that summer's coming, it's getting a little hot. I don't know. In some areas, I don't know. Yeah. And I haven't cleaned up my edges yet because I figured I would do it when I put this on. So, okay, one sec. Okay, so we are going to put them on. Oh, that looks so pretty. And I have a couple left. And it's probably easier for me this way. I'm going to turn this one upside down. See, that one was perfect. It didn't leave any edge. And baby finger. Okay. And I might put one there because it seemed like it wasn't on the edge. Okay, one sec. Okay, and then for cleanup, what I do is I take my orange stick. You can take a cuticle pusher and you can go around, and what I do is I just kind of break it from the edge. This one's fighting me for some reason. So because it's dry, you just touch it and it should just break right off like that. Oh, that one's a little dry or wet still. Okay, so I'm going to finish doing this and then we'll come back and top coat. One sec. Okay, so I've cleaned up. So now we are going to top coat. So first off, I'm going to use my Maniology smudge-free top coat to protect my stamping from smearing. So you want to make sure you get a good dollop of polish on there. And then you just go 1, 2, 3. So you don't want to go over the same spot twice. And you don't want to touch your brush to the nail. You just want to glaze the brush over. So you're pushing the polish on, you're not touching it. I don't know if that makes sense, but. And then that way it won't smear on you. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love this base polish. It's a beautiful color. Okay, so now once this is dry, I will go in with my Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. This is the Fast Dry Top Coat. Since you want to make sure you protect your smudge-free top coat because it's a water base, and it won't be long lasting if you don't. So I usually wait about a minute and then I will top coat it. So But this is my super cute Easy Mani. I love how it turned out. I was looking for something floral, and I think this this worked out perfectly. So thanks for hanging out with me while I do my nails. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to turn it on so you'll be notified when I upload next. And yeah, stay tuned for swatch photos, and then of course Daisy and Pippa. I hope you guys are doing well and you are staying safe. Okay, love you guys, and remember, be someone sparkle. Bye. What'd you do? Oh. Yeah. Oh. And it makes it worse. Okay, come on. Good girl. No. Shh. Come on. Come on. This side. Good girl.